2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to today's event. Today's coverage of the Corn Ferry Tour season opener is about to begin.
Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this is an exciting day for this player. They're taking part in their very first Corn Ferry Tour event. I'm sure you've got memories of that moment and what it felt like. What type of goals are they setting for themselves, and what are their expectations of the season ahead?
Well, Luke, I think that every player out here, their only goal is to secure their PGA Tour card. And to do that, there's three ways. You can either win 3 times on the Corn Ferry Tour. That'll automatically get you a Battlefield promotion to the PGA Tour. You can finish top 25 at the points list at the end of the season. Or, for everyone else, the top 75 will go on to the Tour Championship. And from there, the top 50 will regain or earn PGA Tour status.
Looking forward to this, Rich. Let's get into the action. Time for the second shot into the first. Oh, well done. This putt is about 16 feet. Oh, that's frustrating. And this one is for his par. Let's see what happens here on the second hole. Well, that should find the bunker.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
He's gonna need a digging truck, maybe? I don't think a sand wedge is good enough to get this out.
Oh, that was a good strike. That was pretty well played out of the fairway bunker.
Pretty good shot there.
A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
A good stroke. And that's a good make in the end. Certainly helped them fight back from a difficult position.
In the bunker with their tee shot, and that is a very good save.
Teeing off now on this par 3.
Luke, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
Going with the 6-iron here. This one needs to kick left.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
13 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
Okay, steady now. And that should secure the par on this one. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick, ended up in the rough.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good. 4 against the wind to stick that one.
Important putt here. They make it. They're into the top 5. Fair effort that. Good birdie. Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5. He finds himself in a share of 4th.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
We have a par 4 on this one. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards.
The breeze is moving left to right up there.
This one is headed to the right. From the sand, looking to get up and down. He'll be glad to be putting now.
This putt for par here.
On a nice line.
Appears to have overcooked this one. Just a 4-footer remaining. That's pretty tidy. He's currently tied for 9th. This hole here is a par 4. Not quite the shot he was wanting.
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Guys, you know the worst lie you've ever seen? Yeah, times that by 10. This is nasty.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. Looking really good.
How good was that? From downtown and gets it to drop.
And with it, he'll move to a couple under par.
Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Maybe needed a better club from the caddy. It's a bit strong, this. A couple under at this stage, currently in 4th position. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
Just 3 feet to the cup. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And with that, he's back to even overall. Chance here to reclaim a bit of focus after that double at the last. Well, that's a handy shot. Henny, what's the player facing here?
He's got about 140, I'd say.
This one's bunker bound. It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
And from the bunker here. Not your best effort, still a mid-range putt coming up. Good putt that. Now 5 strokes behind. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
Now, this is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
Little birdie look in here.
A bit too much pace on that one.
All these are good putts to make. Good for momentum. Right on 7 feet.
That gets the job done.
Currently at +1 for the tournament. Always love a new beginning. Here we are at the opening hole of the back 9, the 10th. That's a good-looking shot there. Bit offline, that one. You're now into the lap of the golfing gods. Getting ready to play their third. 5 shots off the pace. sitting at +1. That was a gallant attempt. An opportunity to make their par. This looks good. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. We've arrived at a par 4 hole. That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that.
Henny, how's that ball lying?
He is not going to like this one bit. This is what bad lies are made of.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Quality shot, that one. Trying to get to even par with this putt. That's disappointing. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
They thought leaving the flag stick in would help them, and they thought wrong.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Trying to shake off the bogey on the last hole as they step onto this tee. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Bit too much club there, wasn't it?
Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here.
So far, so good.
Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. This hole is a par 4. Well played, mate. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, this breeze just starting to get up now on the course, and it's directly into the face.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
They've decided to club up.
Yeah, well played. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. That'll sting a bit.
Putting for a par now.
Oh, unlucky there. Had hoped the flag would have helped them.
And just a little bit of work was all that was needed to finish up there.
A chance to put last hole's bogey behind them here at this tee. Time for the second shot at the 14th. Three over for the day. Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Such soft hands.
And this putt coming up for his par. Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? And what's in front of them there, Henny?
He's got, oh, I'd say roughly 120 here.
Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Sitting at 3 over. Ooh. And this next putt, it's for bogey. And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off here on the 16th hole. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Outstanding shot. High quality.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves. A chance to keep it rolling. Lovely effort that. Second shot here on the 17th hole. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Maybe some time on the practice green wouldn't hurt. Time now for the 4th shot.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
The old hammer hands putt. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
This next putt for double bogey.
Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. 3 feet to go here to the hole. All you can do is hope now, because that was never going down the fairway. Splash. That's just about 3 feet away. Oh! Sadly, your time's up here, but that's all right. You've got another chance on the next hole. Time to step on your tee shot here at this long par 4. Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones.
Oh, he's caught up in some branches there.
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
And a par putt awaits him.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Just 3 feet to the cup.
And that wraps up proceedings in this one.
Well, Rich, it's fair to say that this player didn't quite have their best stuff this week.
Not what the player was hoping for at week's end. Hopefully they can find some positives to take with them.
2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you today's event.
Today's coverage of the Corn Ferry Tour opener is about to begin.
Hello everyone, Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this next golfer is about to take part in their very first Corn Ferry Tour event. What are they up against? What can they expect for the season ahead?
Luke, it's all been fun and games up until now. Now, this is where reality hits you. 3 wins, Battlefield promotion, straight onto the PGA Tour. In all reality, finish in the top 25 and get your PGA Tour card for next season.
There's a lot at stake though, isn't there, Rich? Because everyone's gunning for the same prize. There is a little benefit though. The top 75 at the end of the regular season, at least they get themselves to that Corn Ferry Tour playoffs, which is huge.
Yes, but you can't think that way. You have to think top 25 or nothing else. That's the way that you get from the Corn Ferry Tour to the PGA Tour. You don't have to think about the qualifying process. You're in, done, thank you.
All right, the bar's been set. Shoot for the top.
Well, it's all set up for an exciting event. Can't wait to get into this. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
This one's dialed in. Well, that'll play.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
Time to tee off at the second. Playing this shot from about 230 yards out. Going with the 5-wood. Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play. Getting ready to play their third. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Oh, how about that one?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
We find ourselves on a par 3 here. Opting for the 5-iron. Did you judge that right? Don't think so.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Great touch.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par.
He finds himself tied for 6th.
Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Sitting at 2 under par, tied for 6th position. This one heading towards the green.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
Trying to save par here. Looking good so far.
And in it goes for the par. He's currently tied for 6th.
Let's see what happens here at the 5th. This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. And he's down there.
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Nicely done.
And this putt to move into a tie for second. It's fair to say that putt got away from them, didn't it? And here we are with their fourth.
Just 2 shots behind.
That's a touch of class.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Ouch, that hurts.
Time to make a putt here. This one's for double.
Nice stroke. And there it is. Now 4 back after that hole. And they'll have to compose themselves now with this tee shot after a double bogey at the last. Oh, absolutely flushed. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
Taking a right at the light. This is not what they want.
And here we are with the third shot. 4 strokes off the lead. Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Well, I don't mind this par putt.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
So no movement there. He stays at even with the card.
Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Five feet coming up to the cup.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
Oh, he's up, Tiger. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
This will be a good bogey.
Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. We've reached the 8th hole. A thing of beauty. From about 130 yards here.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup.
Oh, just missed. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Sitting at 1 over for the day. Welcome to the tee of a par 4. No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Yeah, the breeze ruffling their shirt, hitting their back. It's going to be tough to control the distance here. Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Yeah, a quality shot, that.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one.
We have a par 5 on this one. That's the kind of strike that's going to make them come back every day of the week. Time for the second shot at the 10th. That's going to find the water, sadly. Now just 1 over par. Big par saver coming up for this fella. Oh, so close. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Now 7 shots behind after that. Yeah, I can understand you'd be disappointed by the bogey, but here's an opportunity to bounce back. A chance to go under par here if you can just keep the bogeys off the card. No, that's not the shot they wanted.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Well, it's a little deeper into the rough, but it's sitting nicely. Yeah, this is lovely.
Ah, great shot. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
This has a real chance.
Terrific roll. It even had a chance.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Teeing off here on the 12th hole. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. Going with the 5-iron here. This looks to be heading to the green.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick, ended up in the rough.
And if this can go down, he'll save par.
That's half a chance of being holed, this one.
Yeah, good job. Nice par.
Sitting at 2 over for the event. It's time to take a look at this 13th hole. And after that par, they're looking for something good here.
Wow, that's an incredible drive.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, this is straight back into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Not the result they were after there.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Big putt for par coming up. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the 14th.
That is absolutely spot on.
Oh, that tee shot was absolutely pumped. That's given them a look for eagle, Rich.
Oh, loving seeing that aggressive play there, Luke. Great drive.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
A 7-footer right here.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Looking good. That's frustrating. Two great shots, but three bad putts. This hole's a tough two-shotter, a long par 4. Couple of birdies and a couple of bogeys. Needs to get something going here today. Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here.
That's not the shot they're after.
Yeah, trying to draw that one in there, but not committing to it, leaving it out.
Handy out of the bunker there. This is a par putt. I don't mind the look of this. Trailing by 7 after that hole. We have a par 3 on this one. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
This one headed left in a hurry.
Well, this is one of those lies that dictates a shot. It doesn't seem like it's a tough one. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
That will work.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Welcome to this par 5 hole.
Lovely, lovely rhythm.
Second shot here on the 17th. This one looks like it's going right. Not able to find the green in 2, but a bold play.
Didn't quite have the distance to get there, but left themselves in a good spot.
Ooh, that almost went down. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Now 8 shots back after that hole. All right, one more hole to go. The 18th.
That is right down the sprinkler line.
Playing now from the fairway bunker.
Oh, this one could be rinsed.
Playing their 4th shot.
Wind coming right at him.
That always looked wet, didn't it? Here's their 6th shot.
Wind back into their grill. They need to flight this one down.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
This putt for a final score of 75. Was on a good line. And this one's for quadruple bogey. Yeah, that's disappointing. I was expecting you to hold that. That's incredible. Oh, that's an inauspicious way to finish. Too many shots on the final hole. Time's up, my friend. And that'll do it for today. Great day all round, wouldn't you say, partner?
Lovely being alongside you as well, Luke.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich. UK Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you today's event.
Today's coverage of the Grayson Classic is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Luke. I got to say, I'm excited about the day's action. See how it all unfolds. Glad to be alongside you, my friend.
Nicely done. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17 feet.
The old-fashioned hammer hands. That'll ruin any putter's stats. This putt about 11 feet in distance.
Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
Here we are at the second tee. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. This putt is 16 feet to the hole. That was a gallant attempt.
An opportunity to make a par here.
Well holed. Let's move on. So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. Here we are at the third. Beautiful swing there. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill. Bit of extra juice needed.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
He's currently in a share of 6th.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th. This putt is for a share of 2nd. Ooh, right by the hole. A spot in the top 5 on the line here. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. To the top 5 he goes.
And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here. That's a nice looking tee shot, that one.
Second shot here on the 5th. That was a bit of a miscue.
Not too sure what they were thinking. Too much club.
This putt is about 8 feet.
This for par.
Oh, what a stroke. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
Just a short putt remaining here.
And that ensures that he's back to even par now.
Not much happening, moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Oh, great swing there. Second shot here on the 6th. Going with the hybrid.
Oh, I guess they're seeing something I'm not. They're going with less club here. Interesting.
That's well played. Pin high. That's the mark of a ball striker. And this putt for a share of the lead. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Oh, well hold for eagle. And that will take him to 2 under. And that makes him tied for first.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Here we have it. Try to feed off the eagle and build on that momentum here. Oh, that was flushed. Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. This is not sitting nicely.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
What a shot from that nasty lie. They should be proud of that.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
just didn't drop. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly. Good looking putt. He's currently in a share of top spot. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. Opting for the 9-iron. That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
And he needs this to save par. There it is. Currently a couple under for the event. Here we go. We're beginning the 9th hole now. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
5 feet coming up to the cup. Well done. Take the birdie. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. Rich, how are we looking after 9?
Just one back right now, Luke, with 9 to go. I gotta say, can they overtake the leader? Let's find out.
That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135. Wow, that drive. That had so much airtime, I didn't even know if it was coming down.
Needs this one to kick right. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
This putt for the lead.
Oh, just missed. And this putt to move into a tie for first place. We'll take a tap in any day for par. Teeing off now at the 11th hole. Opting for the 6-iron. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
A bit too much club there.
Oh, well played.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
He's currently tied for second. It's time to begin this par 4 hole. Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it. Henny, how bad is this lie?
I really like the look of this. It couldn't be lying any more perfect.
getting ready to play their third.
Just one shot back now.
Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Love watching this player around the greens.
A chance to save the par if he can make this one.
Oh, so close.
And this one will be for bogey.
Our current leader is enjoying a two-stroke lead on the tee of a par 3.
Looking to bounce back after that bogey at the last. That wasn't pretty. Hopefully this one is better.
Certainly good at making the birdies, but let's avoid those bogeys. Handy effort, that one. This putt to move into a share of second place. No, that's too bad.
A par putt on the table.
That starts off on a good line.
Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt.
Currently a couple under for the round.
As we head now to the par 5 next.
Second shot here on the 14th hole. That might not have found the green there, Rich, but that is a brilliant play right up on the fringe.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
Okay, steady now. And this putt to move into second spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it.
And with only 4 holes to go in this event, Luke, this is a good opportunity, big moment for this player.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
And from around 135 yards.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Not a bad play, that one.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Looking really good.
Wow, back-to-back birdies, and what a time to make them.
Oh, now tied for the lead. Things are going to get a little tight now.
And it's time to recap that play.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
8 days a week, that rhythm works.
Got all of that one, using all the power to try and take it deep under par.
That a way to stay aggressive. Great play.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one.
Trying to get to 5 under with this putt. Nice judge's speed. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. He's currently tied for first. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Well, it's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
And here we are with the third shot.
He shares top spot.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. It's got a chance.
And makes it for the bogey.
Currently at 3 under for the day.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
And as this player tees off on their final hole, they're 1 shot off the lead. This is a good time to get hot with the tournament on the line. Nicely done. Taking aim from around 240 yards out here.
Just 1 stroke off the lead.
Opting for the 5-wood. This one looks to be a tad wayward. Getting ready to play their third. Only 1 shot off the pace. And this putt to move them into a tie for second. Ouch, that hurts. Oh, this putt will be a good one to hold for a round of 68. The round now in the books. Good luck next time. Well, that concludes our tournament, and the gap between victory ends up being 3, Rich.
Just needed to be a little bit sharper with the irons this week. Overall, they were good, but it was less than spectacular in spots. It's something they're going to need.
.2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to present today's events.
Today's coverage of the Fellowship Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, no wins for this golfer, but they've been very consistent all season, keeping themselves inside that all-important top 25.
Absolutely. They've been solid all year long, and it doesn't look like we will see them on the Corn Ferry Tour next year, just because they should progress to the PGA Tour next year. No doubts about it in my mind.
Big day coming up. Can't wait to see how it unfolds, Rich. This should be an absolute beauty. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Not sure if they got that one flush. This might not find the fairway.
This would be a great up and down. Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet.
This is what they have left for par.
And that's an opening hole par for this player.
That's a rock-solid par right there.
He's in a share of 15th. Let's see what happens here on the second hole. Good shot there, Beamer.
Yeah, this one, it's veering off a little bit to the right.
And here we are with the third shot. Time now for the fourth shot.
What's in front of them, Henny?
This is a 12-footer here. This is huge for momentum. Got to try and hold this. This for par.
Ooh. That did everything but drop.
And this one will be for double bogey.
Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure.
Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
Coming off a double bogey. Interesting to see how they tackle this one.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Now, that looked pretty good the whole way. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. That'll sting a bit. An opportunity to make their par. And that putt will drop. Well done.
Next up is this 2-shot hole.
Well struck.
Time for the second shot here at the 4th.
Well, that's well played and a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the 4th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
This one started out on a good line. Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Wow, he let the big dog eat there, didn't he? This shot is about 140 yards out. Chosen the pitching wedge here. We need this one to bounce right. Getting ready to play their third.
That one raced by. Bit of work coming back.
6 feet remaining to the cup.
Nice little par putt here. These are on rails, looking good.
Yeah, you'll take that. Now 7 shots behind after that. Here we are at the 6th hole. That's tidy. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Trying to get back to even par with this putt. It was on a good line. Par putt coming up here. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Teeing off here at the 7th. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle.
The harmony on that swing was awesome.
Playing this one about 130 yards out.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the wind back to this pin.
Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. This putt to move into the top 20 on the leaderboard. Oh, so close, but an easy par.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. This one's for birdie. How good would that have been if it had dropped? Putting for par.
In she goes. Let's head to the next.
Teeing off now on the 9th hole.
The tempo there was exquisite.
Sitting at 1 over. And here we are with the third shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. Oh, terrific. What an effort. And with that now, back to level par.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Teeing off now on the 10th hole. Attaboy, good shot. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Yeah, that one will play.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Never mind. Go and tap it in.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Even for the day.
Just a bit outside into the rough.
I know it hasn't come up exactly how they imagine in their mind, Rich, but you've got to like that play.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Oh, that's absolutely beautiful out of the sand. 4 feet to the cup.
This is their look at birdie.
Beautiful shot. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. He finds himself in a share of 15th position. Now teeing off on the 12th hole. Where did that come from? That's not his style. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
Yep, tracking nicely.
This one's for bogey. And unfortunately dropping back to even with the card.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
No green in red, but a chance to save their par. It's just about 3 feet away. Nice line. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. Let's begin the 14th. Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out.
Puff of breeze moving this golf ball left to right.
This one looks to be slightly offline here. That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
This one's online.
Oh, that's a clutch par.
So no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Time to face a par 4 now. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent.
That's a heavy line this player has drawn.
Hitting it over here in the first place was just awful. I would blame his caddy.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par.
Looks good.
That was a gallant attempt.
Just a short putt remaining here.
Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Stepping up to the 16th tee now. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. Playing this shot from about 210 yards out.
Pro tip, when it's breezy, swing easy. You're welcome.
Getting ready to play their third. Ooh, that was close.
A spot in the top 20 awaits if they can make this putt.
And that'll move him to even par for the tournament.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing. That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. Wonderfully played. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards.
Downwind on this shot.
Feeling strong, going for less club. The perfect wind swing. Nice and easy.
Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this putt for a final score of 71. Not bad when you can say you finished in that 10 to 20 range.
But they need to do something to take their game to the next level. Let's see if this player's got it in him.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
.2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to today's event.
Today's coverage of the Kelly Classic is set to kick off. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, as always, in the booth. Pleasure of being here at Echo Park Golf Club. Rich, what are these players facing as they step up to this first tee?
Well, it's a really cool opening tee shot with the city views in the background. However, don't get lulled to sleep because you got to hit a good tee shot to avoid all four bunkers that dot this fairway, both right and left. Second shot slightly uphill to, again, a green that's well protected by bunkers both right and left. An opening par here is a fantastic score.
Well, it's set up for an exciting event. Can't wait to get into this.
You like that, didn't you? And what are we looking at here, Henny?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Going with the 8-iron here. Needs this one to kick right.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread.
I think he gave that one too much respect. They didn't want to hit it too hard and go racing past the hole.
Starting the round at even par.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
Time to tee off at the second. Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. Is this one heading into the sand? And here we are with the third shot. Pretty sure he'll be happy to be back on the green. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones. Right on 8 feet.
Little birdie look in here.
Putt is underway.
They've held it. That's very gutsy.
Up and down out of the bunker for birdie here, Luke. Job well done.
Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
Birdie at the last hole. Can he make it 2 in a row?
Oh, well done.
Time for the second shot into the third.
That's going right. Getting ready to play their third. And here we are with their fourth. How close was that to going down?
This one for bogey.
It's looking solid.
That's a good putt to make, that one.
And that's going to put him up to even par. Here we are at Echo Park Golf Club, the fourth hole, and it's a big brute of a par 4.
Off the tee, your eyes look down the left-hand side and see 2 massive bunkers and obviously the water. So anything right of that is just fine. If you find the fairway, second shot is downhill just a little bit to a long, narrow green that has got bunkers down the right-hand side. Distance control with that second shot is absolutely imperative if they want to have a good look at birdie.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
And here we are with the third shot.
Just 3 strokes back.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
An important par save.
And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par. It's time for a one-shotter. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. That's frustrating.
And that should secure the par on this one. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Found the green side rough. Still, not a bad spot. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
This one looking really good.
And down she goes from outside the range. And that will take him to 1 under. And let's have another look at that one.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
You can get great connection on this one. The rough's not going to cause any trouble. It's sitting good.
Getting ready to play their third. 5 shots off the lead. Going with the pitching wedge here. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Oh, so close. No, that's a punish. Nothing worse than putting it off for green. This is their 5th shot. 5 strokes behind our leader.
Yeah, that's lovely weight. Getting it right up by the hole. Excellent job.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. We've reached the 8th hole. Opting for the 5-iron. Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. Oh, that's a great approach shot.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Time now to begin the 9th hole, Rich.
What kind of rhythm is that? It must be tough falling out of bed every day with a rhythm like that.
Playing from around 190 yards out. 5 shots off the pace. Yep, that shot safely on the green. This one to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard. Just didn't drop.
A par putt awaits.
That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. Here we go, the 10th hole. Sitting at 1 under. Heading towards the rough, this one. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 5 shots off the lead. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
If this goes in, this is going to be putt of the century. This is huge.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
And down she goes. Currently 1 under for the event.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Bit untidy, wasn't it? What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up this shot from about 120.
Just needs this one to kick right. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse.
Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt.
Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
That is a beauty. What a putt.
I will take that and a spot in the top 10 to boot. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
What an amazing putt from way out.
At -2, going along nicely today. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
This is looking pretty good in the air.
That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 3 under. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole.
Well, now, things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
sitting at 3 under par in a share of 7th. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Getting ready to play their third.
3 shots off the lead.
Let's see if we can make this and keep the par on the card.
Yeah, nicely holed.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th.
A nice little draw. Nothing sweeter.
Great looking shot this. Well, that's beautifully judged.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Putting for birdie. Ooh, right by the hole. It's just about 3 feet away.
This is what they have left for a par.
He finds himself in a share of 7th. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous swing. Eddie, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
This is what bad luck looks like. Just off the fairway, but sitting really down.
That's a great shot here at the 15th. It sets up a look for birdie.
Gotta like their chances from there.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round.
And they're going to have to really focus in here to try and chase down that leader.
And now 4 under for the day. We have a par 3 on this one. Chosen the pitching wedge here. This is the all-important stretch. Time to make your move. A fair bit on the line here. Spot the top 5.
Ooh, a couple of birdies on the bounce. Look who's on a roll.
And that will take him to 5 under. He finds himself currently tied for 5th.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff.
And he's down there.
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Well, good shot that, right inside the range. And this putt to move into a tie for second.
And only one hole to go in this event, Luke.
If it's up, it could be in. And that's 8 birdies today. And that will take him to 6 under. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. This player getting ready to play their final hole, just a shot off the pace.
Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
They've played nicely, but no wins next to their name.
Multiple top 5s this year. I guarantee a win at some point in the year.
Critical bunker shot here. If it goes in, he'll win the event.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot.
Well, moments don't get much bigger than this. A must-make putt if they want extra holes.
Ooh.
It's unfortunate, Luke. I can only imagine what is going through this player's head right now. Disappointing to say the least.
Now, it's been some sharp shooting. This putt's for a final score of 66. And that will conclude his tournament to date. All right, Rich, no victory for this player, but a second, not too bad.
Not too bad indeed. What an event. There's lots of positive takeaway from this week. Congratulations on a very, very good week.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. 2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to today's event.
Today's coverage of the Haven Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company, and I'm alongside Rich Beam in the booth. Rich, let's get stuck into it. What's this opening hole like?
Luke, for the backs, it's 5-5-5, and a nice tee shot will allow pretty much every player to go for this green at 2. Second shot will play straight downhill. I got to say, I've seen a lot of golf courses in my lifetime, Luke. The second shot on this par 5 is absolutely astounding. I love this opening hole.
Well, it's time for the preamble to be set aside. Let's get into the action.
Not bad.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
It was on a good line. Oh, I don't mind this par putt.
And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole.
And after that par, they're looking for something good here.
They've chosen to club down here.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
Yep, tracking well.
Oh, just missed. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. So no movement there. The player remains at even par. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole. Great rhythm on that swing. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Okay, steady now. Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet.
He's got this for his par.
And there it is.
So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. We're back along the beach here at Tahitian Escape, the 4th hole, Rich.
Long par 4 and sand everywhere. What a spectacular setting this hole is. You find the fairway. Your second shot is going to be a little bit downhill, surrounded by what? More sand? You don't say here in Tahiti. What a spectacular hole this is.
Opting for the hybrid, I think.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
This would be a good putt to make, to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard. It's on a great line. Oh, so close.
Putting for a par here.
Trailing by 4 strokes. We have a par 3 on this one. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. And choosing the 8-iron here. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. top effort, that. This is a par putt. Now 4 back after that hole. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order. Well, that's a handy shot. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Choosing the 9-iron here. That's a good-looking shot there.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Ouch, that hurts.
An opportunity to make a par here.
Job done. Let's head to the next. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole.
And there's always the sense of a birdie in the air when we stride onto a par 5 tee.
Always think about taking one more club when playing to an elevated green. Opting for the 3-wood.
Well, it looks like it's too much club on this one.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. 4 shots behind our leader. Playing their 4th shot. Currently 4 shots off the pace. That silky touch from around the greens. A lovely shot to chip in. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well.
Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
Beautifully judged. Great tempo on this chip.
Currently 1 under for the tournament.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. That's heading for the fairway. Time for the 2nd shot at the 8th. So might need to set. Oh, that was pure. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
That's a good putt to make that one. That's back-to-back birdies.
That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
And from about 105 yards...
This one's heading towards the cabbage.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? And this putt to move into the top 10. Okay, let's head to the next. That's a good way to move into the top 10. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Well played, mate. Playing to the green, well below your feet. It's always nice to see the ball fly to the hole. Going with the 5-wood. That should find the sand. They're in the bunker, looking for an up and down here. Oh, almost went in. This putt is for a share of second. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. Currently has a share of second place.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. From around 120 yards here.
He's right in the hunt, just a shot off the pace. And he's safely on the green.
A chance to move to 5 under par. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. Get excited. This could go in. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. This hole is a par 3. Going with the hybrid. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Yeah, wind took that one offline in a hurry.
Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance.
Now this is important. This for par.
Oh, so close. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Currently at -3 for the event. Well, 13th. That's unlucky for some, Rich.
Trying to forget the bogey at the last and focus in on this one. Pretty good shot there.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Wind starting to get up, but it's helping, which is nice.
Four right.
Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
This putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard.
Let's move 1 step closer to the lead here. This putt for a share of 4th. Tracking. That was a gallant attempt.
A par putt on the table.
It never feels nice. A 3-putt par here. Setting up now on a par 4. That was absolutely murdered. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker.
Just 3 strokes back.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
9 feet to the cup. Ooh, nice line. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. We have a par 4 on this one. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. And playing this one from around 120 yards out. Just 3 back from the leader. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd.
With 3 holes to go, it's a good position to be in.
The putt drops now at 5 under, heading down the stretch. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. He's in a share of 3rd place.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Needs to make a move soon. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. This putt for top spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it.
He could use it with only 2 holes remaining.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this one is for his par. Just 1 off the lead after that hole. And the penultimate hole at Tahitian Escape is another one of those risk-reward par 4s.
A hole that you are just hoping that the wind is helping just a little bit. Straight back up the hill. Just a couple of little bunkers there that you don't really want to find. But even if you do, the way this green is sloped, everything kind of seems to run right towards the middle. This is a fantastic opportunity for birdie, certainly. More than likely an eagle or 2.
This one's tracking.
And this putt is to move into a share for the lead.
And if he should make it, tied going into the final hole.
Currently 6 under for the round. And this player now tees off on their final hole of the event, tied for the lead.
Luke, there's some anxious moments out there. It would not shock me at all to see this go to a playoff.
That was wonderfully done. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
And from around 135 yards.
Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. Wonderful shot into the 18th and a chance for birdie. And this putt for the tournament. Looking really good, this one. Oh, that's a killer. That would have won the event outright.
And Luke, they need this putt now to force a play.
Well, surprise, surprise, Rich. This one's actually going to extra holes.
Lovely, lovely run.
Well, it seems obvious. They really need to stick this one close if they want to have a chance.
They have to expect their opponent to make that putt, Luke, so you have to take a chance and get it close.
That's a shame. Just leaking left, that one.
And if this chip drops, he'll win the event. This truly is do or die. They need this to extend the playoff. And the pressure builds. That forces this playoff to another hole. Let's move on to the next hole of this playoff, shall we?
Wow, that's bold. Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation.
Love them being aggressive on this par 4. Great tee shot.
And they're left with this opportunity to win the Haven Championship.
And they've done it. They went the distance and then some. What a way to win.
What a putt at a most opportune time, Luke. Great win for this player.
Well, that's it, Rich. This tournament has been run and won.
Getting it done on the second playoff hole. What a great win for this player.
Well, thank you, sports fans. Hope you enjoyed all the coverage of our playoff finale. And from myself and all the dedicated people.